I had everything, all the things life could bring, but now I do anything just to be together now. Yes, it's a new situation, triggered by physical vibrations, so many feels in circulation, and the past is history now. And I believe I was made for you, you were meant for me. Now's the time, so I've got to tell you now. I want you in the sunset with me. Yeah, you're the one, you're the girl in my dreams. Well, there's a fire in your eyes, that's why I still believe. Let's build our future where we can be free. I want you in the sunset next to me. Something in our chemistry, you give so much joy to me, a long way from misery. Wish we were together now. Girl, you give me inspiration. Let's go and find new destinations, but my heart just needs confirmation. Come on, let's build our future now. And I believe I was made for you, you were meant for me. Now's the time, so I've got to tell you now.
Hey, hello. How are you guys doing, man? Oh, God's best. Thanks. Thank you. Yes, I don't make a big fuss out of it. After you reach a certain point in your life. Yeah. Been a tough week for me. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope all of you are having fun. Yeah. The sun is finally out. Yeah, the sun has come out and the floods have stopped. Yes. Oh, I hope they will. Yeah, but you know, it's that kind of a year for weather. Hey Phil, how are you? Well, doing well. I hope all you guys. Yes, this will be this week today for Kashim Pasha. Next week is Forest all the way. Yep. We're doing Forest every single day because Forest are in the Premier League, so we're gonna focus on Forest for a while. We're not gonna forget Dundee United as well. I've got my jersey for Dundee United finally. It got stuck somewhere along the way in the postal office. Apparently they tried to send it to me, but I was always asleep. They wanted to do a hand delivery. Yeah. Thank you for packing it, Nick. It's so small. Yeah, so it did well. Risky, how are you, man? Happy thanks, Emidovic. Way to start a United save. Could I use fluid counter? Yeah, definitely. You can use a fluid counter with them. United is pretty solid. I mean, yeah, they're a good setup. They've got plenty of decent players you can use. Building a 4-2-3-1 with them shouldn't be too hard. They're really playing well. Players like Luke Shaw are showing. I mean, Luke Shaw was always a decent fullback, but they've OGS has done a really good job with United. Liverpool finally lost at home to Burnley last night, and I don't know how to take this, right? Okay, like I can't say I'm not surprised. Burnley are not an easy team. I mean, you gotta give due respect to Burnley. They're not a bad team. One can make the argument that Liverpool doesn't really have a second. I mean, I was listening to I was basically listening to Eddie Howe and was talking about how when you look at the second team for City and then you look at the second team for Liverpool doesn't really have a second team. I mean, the best player in the second team is probably Curtis Jones, right? Other than that, you'd have a real issue looking for other players. Maybe the defenders, no. Central midfield, definitely not. There's no one there. You got James Milner as well, and maybe the Ox. But other than that, you don't. But you can't really look at it that way as well, because you can say the same thing about Leicester. You can say the same thing about United, right? The only team that has got a second team that's just as good as their first team is City. I mean, the second team includes Laporte. And in this moment, Sergio Aguero. So they can actually rest Aguero and just keep him fresh for Champions League matches. So you can't compare City to Liverpool because they don't have the same amount of money, right? City is willing to throw, Liverpool are not, and this is a COVID situation. But let's get that out of the way. So if anybody tells me, it's because of City, I'm just going to go, nope. Look at Leicester, look at United. So, what's causing that? What's causing that spiral? It's got to do with form. Like, look, if you're a defender, if you're an attacker and your back line is not so secure, you think 3 times before you go charging into the fray. That's just the way it is. Because if you lose the ball, you're worried about the ball going backwards and your defenders not being able to handle themselves. That's just it. At the end of the day, there's going to be that thought that's always going to be on your mind. So what happens is, psychologically, the pressure on you increases. And this is what I'm seeing in the Liverpool team. If you look at Liverpool, they're not really trying the risky thing anymore, right? Previously, you'd see the risky thing. Secondly, back in the old days, they had all these outlets for killer balls. They had what's his face? VVD, Virgil van Dijk, playing the killer balls from the back. So much so that opposition teams will close him down. And when they closed him down, the ball goes to Joe Gomez, who brings the ball forward. So Liverpool always had a way to bring the ball out. And they always had an option, right? So once you take out all these pieces from the puzzle, then what do you get? You get a team that's shorn of confidence. So you look at players like Trent Alexander-Arnold, who hasn't really had a break. So eventually he's gonna, how long can you keep playing him for 50 matches? Right. How old is he right now? He's what, 20 something? He's not even 23, 24. He's a kid, right? And people seem to have this notion, okay, Liverpool is dropping deeper and deeper. That's true, right? No, I'm sorry. Teams that play against Liverpool are dropping deeper and deeper. So guess what? Are you gonna, Jota was signed because he can run at defenses, because we know we were short of that. Because Firmino doesn't run at defenses. He links players up and then allows them to attack the space. But then that space has evaporated because all the teams had realized, hey, all we have to do is drop 10 yards and that's it. Liverpool's game plan is done. Because they don't really have anybody who can run at defenses. So the only other player who can do that is Sadio Mane, right? Now, you depend on just one player. So there's a combination of confidence and a lack of depth for Liverpool. And I can't say I'm not surprised, because you can't expect Liverpool. The last time Liverpool was at the summit for an extended period of time was when they had a second team. So there's a lot of things that are going on with Liverpool. And I am a Liverpool fan through and through, but I'm not one that's going to sit down there and just shout at my players and go, shit man, the players are not performing. How long do you think they can keep it up for? I mean, the City have got the best defensive record in 2021. Rotation. United have the best defensive record. Oh, but I won't say they have the best defense. United are playing really well, right? Relatively, compared to the other teams around them, they don't have a critical injury crisis. Okay, so when I'm looking at Liverpool, if you take out their back line, once you take out the 2 central defenders, that's it. Liverpool and Vinicius. And Liverpool now can't afford to lose Jordan Henderson to a long-term injury. That's just the way it is. So now everybody, whenever the Liverpool players attack, it's you put into a position where, do I go for it? Do I take the chances? The ball is, if I lose the ball, you gotta worry about the guys at the back. So what do you think the boys are gonna do? They're gonna play more cautiously in FM terms. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I just wish people would I'm wishing that people would just lay off. I mean, there's no point hurling abuse at the Liverpool team. It's a tough time for everybody. And TA is not going. There is something that Liverpool can do, right? I mean, this is the time where Jurgen Klopp might have to take some risks. I mean, and I'm talking like, just go for it, right? Okay, your backline is gone. I think it's about time he just bites the bullet and says, okay, fine, we're going to start with Nate Phillips and Reece Williams at the back. That's it. Let's just accept the situation as it is, right? Okay, let's play with a middle block and try our best, right? And take a bit more risk going forward. They have to take more risks going forward, and they need to go to the youth players, get Nico to start playing more regularly. Right? Then Andy Robertson, if he gets injured, what are we going to do? James Milner? And James Milner is right now the utility solution. Any player gets injured, he plays in that position. Doesn't matter. Next thing you know, he'll be playing as a goalkeeper. So I think there's rotation. Rotation needs to be done. I don't think Liverpool got FM. Burnley was just playing a low block really well. And like I said many times before, I have said it on the show many times, there's so many formations in the game that allow you to play a low block effectively. Now, if you go to my Twitter link, I retweeted something recently. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can find my retweets, and I'll just link it to you guys. This is it. Okay, so let's go here. This is I just retweeted. It's from Cam Megan. Now Cam, I like reading Cam's stuff, right? So he's quite articulate, right? And he wrote this very good article for Total Football Analysis. Now, this is something that I really like, because I keep saying this over and over again. That's one of the reasons why I did the video on about compression, about space, about finding the right players. It's central to football. It's something that every person should try and understand when they want to talk football, right? If you are going to go and create a tactic on Football Manager, it's something you absolutely need to understand. And there are people out there who have written articles for Football Manager who claim that this is a subject that is way beyond the average player. And I'm going, if it is way beyond the average person to understand, then he shouldn't be watching football. Because then he won't understand. He'll be just like one of those guys sitting in a pub, drinking beers and just getting drunk and just complaining like shit. No, become more intelligent, because everybody can do that, right? So read. So here we talk about protecting the center, how important it is to defend the half spaces, all right? How you limit responsibility. It's a really good idea. I mean, I was thinking of writing something up, but I'm going, Cam, I want to send Cam an article. Say, Cam, can I just use your stuff? Right, it's so easy. And he talks about the formations, which I wanted to do as well in a few of my later shows. I plan to do this about how you can use certain formations to defend spaces. One of the best formations is actually the 4-4-2. The 4-4-2 is easily a great system used to protect the lines. A lot of teams do this, especially when they are underdogs, right? They play the 4-4-2, they play a 4-5-1, they play a 5-4-1, and it's a great article. You guys should go out there, and if you get a chance to check this link out, I'm gonna put the link. Wait, it's gonna be tough to put the link because I'm streaming on a second computer. I'll have to do this later. Okay, totalfootballanalysis.com, Cam Megan, or just follow my Twitter. Just look at just follow my Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter, and I always link this kind of stuff up. So you got all these other formations like the 4-5-1 and how they use it, because it's the spaces that you need to control. Once you understand which are the spaces you need to control, you do a much better job with coverage, right? And I am disappointed that he's not taking a chance with the younger players. Like, he's going back to the same track. I mean, okay, look, we all go through these phases, right? And this afraid to lose, I'm glad they lost. I'm so happy Liverpool lost, because the afraid to lose mentality is quite bad, right? Because you're not willing to take risks, which is why some of the time when I play Football Manager, I accept the fact that I'm going to lose. Then I take everything to the opponent. Because when you're when you're afraid to lose, you don't take risks. When you don't take risks, you're asking for it. Hey, Risky Sapaturo, how are you, man? Kostas Tsimikas was brought to Broad cover. Yeah, he was, but he was one of the first few guys to get COVID, right, in the club. I mean, if you recall this, he was one of the very first few guys to get hit by COVID. And I'm not so sure if he's fully recovered. I don't know what's going on with Kostas Tsimikas. I was hoping he gets a chance to play, because he is really good as a left back. Yeah. So this is good news for us. We got Kostas Tsimikas. Kostas, worst case scenario, do what we used to do in the past. You know, you got two left backs, ask one to play as a right back. What the hell, man? Not everybody is purely a right-footed player or a left-footed player anymore. Ross reading before the stream, Empire of the Summer Moon, Rise and Fall of the Comanche. Good book. Oh, I am now rereading American Gods, Neil Gaiman's book. Because I've read that book about twice, but now they've got this new series on Prime, right? American Gods. So I've been watching that quite a lot and enjoying every moment of it. Yeah. So is your Twitch nick same as YouTube? There's no link on description box. Yeah, it's the same, but just go Bustthenet. Same thing. Twitch link, yeah, it's just Bustthenet on Twitch. Which I will be on Twitch this weekend. I should be. But probably, or maybe Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days. I'll update Twitter. Probably later as well. Might clash with one or two of the games, but I plan to do something. I don't know, maybe something different. But we're gonna do something. Have you seen this article about transferring principles of? But I've read about it. Yeah, I've read that article a long time ago. In fact, a lot of the things about the half-court press, the pressing strategies in basketball, right, were translated to football in the first, a long time ago. What youngsters are ready? Reece Williams is incredibly slow. Nico Williams cannot defend. Curtis Jones has been arrogant lately. I mean, that's a fair point, Corey. That's a very fair point. I think that after a while, he's got to take some. I feel that he has to take some chances. I mean, we can't expect that FSG is going to come in and say, hey, you're afraid to lose. Here's 100 million. Don't lose. I don't think that's going to happen. Having said that, if Reece Williams is our best bet at that age, right? They have other players in the club. Reece isn't the only player, right? Do you want to throw the 18-year-olds into the game, the 17-year-olds into the game, or do you want to just go out there and just strengthen our second team? Or who wants to play second fiddle in a team that's got the 11 that they start with? You gotta pay them enough money for them to A, accept them being second fiddle, or B, they want to go out on loan. So it's a very tough situation. Hey Dominic, how are you, man? You just beat Sevilla 4-2 with Derby in a pre-season friendly. Oh, that's a good result. Is Klopp sacked coming? I doubt it, man. Klopp won't get sacked. There's hardly any chance that Klopp is going to get sacked. Okay, guys. All right, so here we are. We've got a show. It's the Turkish Journeyman save, the Untitled Challenge. So quick update for those who have never actually don't even know what the Untitled Challenge is all about, but here is the information. This is a Journeyman save inspired by Untitled. We will attempt to repeat his feat. He is one of the few managers in the world who have won the European Cup with two different teams. The challenge is to repeat his feat, institute his style of football, travel the road starting with a mid-table side in a 3 to 3.5 star reputation league. As a manager, I need to win the domestic cup within 7 seasons, attract the attention of a title challenger, join them, then win the league. Stage 2 of the journey, we leave and return to a 3 to 3.5 league and win 2 league titles and a cup. In stage 3, which can be done at the same club, we have to win 3 titles, 2 cups and a super cup. At any point during stage 2 to stage 4, we need to win a Champions League trophy with a team that has a reputation of 3 to 3.5 stars. The final stage of the challenge, we move to one of the clubs in the top 4 leagues and look at winning 2 league titles, 1 cup and 1 Champions League. Okay, so, any advice to change roles for your 433 DM from the series? Depends on which version you're using, because there are 3 tactics, right? And if you got one which is a low, basically a compressed block, and then you got one which is for overloads and one for brute force. For brute force, you're just attacking teams, but you need somebody with the brains to actually move around. So you're looking for roles that have roam from position or at least moves into channels. So you're looking for any of those roles for the final third. And then for transitional attacks, any transitional attack, you're looking for somebody who can break the offside trap. So you want a trait on a player that's got break the offside trap, or you want somebody who can play on the shoulder. So you're looking at roles like the AF pressing forward. And then and that can work for the low block version. For your DM positions, well, for the transitional attacking patterns, you're looking at the DLP at the back, and you're looking for the transitions to start a bit earlier. However, there are other options as well. You can also play with the DM and then a DLP and a white target man, right? So your left position is a white target man. So white target man holds up the ball and then plays it to the playmaker. Playmaker puts one over the top. Yeah, so that's another way of doing it. Any advice for searching newgens? I did a scouting supergen video. You can check it out. Scouting superstars on YouTube from FM20. It's exactly the same. So essentially, when you have your scouts, what you do is, this is a really simple process. It doesn't get very complicated in this. I think people overcomplicate the game too much. Like, they send their scouts from country to country thinking that, all this building up knowledge is going to, supercharge their scouting. It doesn't really supercharge the scouting. So what I find to be a really simple way of doing this is, now pick a favorite country. Really, pick a favorite country, especially if your budget is low. You gotta pick a few favorite countries. So you pick I like South Africa, Turkey, Croatia, some of these countries, Hungary as well. So I always have a scout there, and he stays there. He doesn't move. He just buys a house and lives there for the rest of his life. Goes on going. Now, if you don't have that many scouts, you might have to rotate. You might have to do a tour. So what you do is you find one scout with high adaptability. The other thing is you also want scouts with local knowledge. Now, when you have a scout with local knowledge, to open up you get more recommendations. The scouting time is actually faster. Okay. Then when you set up your scouting, you are specifically looking for players between a certain age group, 16 to about 18. 17 is the best, right? 18 is fine in some cases, but I never go above that. Because there's no point. You want those guys to come into your club and get homegrown club status, right? So you don't want them to be too old, otherwise they don't meet 18 to 21. So you set your filters for natural fitness and determination. Why those two? Why don't I pick anything else? You want natural fitness because you want a player that at least has about 10, so that his starting bar is actually quite reasonable. Then he gains natural fitness as he grows older. Then once he gains natural fitness, it's really, really easy. He gains natural fitness, which means he can play more games. He can train longer. Players with low natural fitness, they don't train as much because they're always resting, right, between matches, because they can't really play. So you don't want low natural fitness at all. That's something you just want to throw away. You don't want to waste your time with those players. Okay. Then you also want determination. Now, why determination? You got a barrel. Where you go digging into the bottom of the barrel just to play the players. No, you don't have time. So you skim the top, right? You take the best of the best, the ones that rise to the top. So you want a determination of about 10, 12. I usually pick 12. So that's my filter. What it does with that is it also picks good players with good determination, because it isn't. Personality is good, yes, but the value of determination is also important for training newgens. Right? So that's the best way. Right. Are you gonna put the Kasim pasta save in your Dropbox folder? Wow. Okay, mic is echoing again. Echo Beach. I don't know what's wrong with my mic, man. So I'm gonna have to do something about the mic. Alright, the music is a lot lower now. It should be fine now. Yeah, I think the echo is coming from a good question. I have no idea. The echo is tough. I need to get a new mic, man. Yeah, and it's gonna cost me a fair bit, and I can't afford a new mic at the moment. Right, so yeah, I'll have to get a new microphone, and that's gonna take a while. So we're gonna have to. The echo comes and goes, right? I think it definitely has got to do with the microphone. Yeah. So once I get a new mic, we shall do something about it. Yep, it should. Okay. All right, now the music shouldn't be so bad, right? Okay. All right, Joe, how are you? Okay, so let's take a look at our players. Hey, Joey, he played a European Conference League match. All right, our boy did well. Okay, let's go. We beat this club called NetVC or whatever they want to call themselves. Okay, so he didn't score any goals, but if you look at the stats for the game, yeah, we were all over them basically. Joey came in, 3 key passes, played a really good game in our 4-2. We have a new 4-2-3-1. I am trying out a 4-2-3-1 with a different set. It's actually, I didn't want to do today's stream because it would have preempted my 4-2-3-1 formation as well. So I'm playing with this one, but I'm forcing Joey to play as a DLP, roaming playmaker. So far, he doesn't seem unhappy, right? Right. So he'll soon be playing his preferred. He'll be soon be playing his preferred position and role. So his trading is deep line playmaker on defense, but he plays as a roaming playmaker in a 4-2-3-1. So we'll see. If I move him here, he might get unhappy, right? So I actually I don't want to move him into roaming playmaker, but it could be a good role for him. Roaming playmaker and support, he'll get dribbling. He'll work on all these as well. So that might be a good way to go. But it's too many attributes. We know these attributes are going to go up when he's young. But we'll see. We'll see. No, the problem with the echo is this. It comes and goes. So if I plug in a new microphone, maybe I won't get an echo. Maybe if I plug this out, because the echo, I have no control over the echo. I have no idea how it's happening or where it's coming from. Alright, so I'm hoping that this might help. If this helps, then I think that could be it. Just like, when you guys don't hear, is there an echo right now? Just let me know when there's no echo. When there's no echo, just let me know. Alright, because I'm testing something out. There could be another reason why it's happening. Yeah. So we got our training as well. We're doing a schedule here. Calendar, basically, we're gonna do this. We haven't reached tactical familiarity. So I have a white, because I have Koita. Koita can be a white target man. Right, so we're gonna use him as a white target man in this new system that I'm using. Oh no, this is not the plan. Okay, yeah, Nittle. Okay. All right. It's gone? It's gone. That's interesting. All right. We'll save this. Oh, cancel. Don't do that. Yep. Okay. Alright, hopefully this is the Cure. The Cure. When was the last time you guys heard music from The Cure? Oh, that was easy. Okay, alright, so here we go. We've got some playing the Ernst Happel style now. AP and IF combo if good, thinking AP and... Oh, you went for the Ernst Happel tactic. I'm going for a different style. Yeah. midfielder, center. So now I realize I can't really go and so these are my transfers right now, right? Okay, so what have we done? I made a mess of a lot of things. Okay, so first up, the thing about in Turkey is Turkey has got this incredibly annoying rule where you first up, your squad has to have a certain number of under 21s. Yeah, under 21s, under 25s. It's like you got under 21s and then you got under 25s, right? So let's look at the squad registration rules, right? Yeah, they need a minimum of 4 under 25 players trained by Kasim Pasha for 3 years between 15 and 21. Then they also need a minimum of 6 under 25 years developed in Turkey. So they've got club and they've got nation. Okay, so the challenge is you got to find good players in your club. You got to develop them. So ideally you want at least 8, right? So between 4 to 8, a minimum of 4. So what I did, I forgot this rule, right? So you know how I like to start my saves and I like to get rid of the extra weight. So guess what? Thomas Breaker, foreigner. There's this easy decision goes. This guy, I let him go. But you know, if I look at him, career stats, it's not so bad, right? So he was never playing for. I mean, let's look at his history, career stats. He didn't start with us, so it wasn't so bad. Then with this guy, Haspolat, history, career stats, didn't start with us. Okay, I went to choose players who don't have that much. So all these guys are on loan. Then we come to Yasin. This guy, let him go. Okay, doesn't have so much going for him. Hassan, history, career stats. This guy was trained in nation, but I don't see a point because he's not good enough to play for my anyone. I let Haris go, no difference. I let this guy go on a free, right? Because honestly, I couldn't even fit this guy into my team, right? But he could have easily gained nations. So my problem was, okay, when I picked this club, I shouldn't let him go. Because ultimately, he could have played, but he's 19 years old. I had to make a decision. Dick Steel tactics can be, yeah, definitely. You can definitely go with the Dick Steel. Okay, basically the 4-4-2, the Dick Steel system, the 4-4-2 DM system, Dick Steel can still work. What's the other one? My Kingsborn system works really strong still, which is the 4-4-2 DM system, so you can use them all. Yeah. How can I be a better manager in the game? To be a better manager, I'm managing Kasim Pasha in Turkey, man. Yeah. It's part of a challenge that I do. Yeah. So the challenge is to replicate the success of Ernst Happel, this manager who was traveling who's probably one of the very few managers who's won European Cups in multiple countries. Yeah, so that's the goal. To be a better manager, very simple. Understand tactics, right? Just understand it. You don't have to be a king of tactics, right? But be a bit sharp about, you know, choosing the right players for the right positions. That's all. And after that, it's just learning how to maintain morale and identifying players who are not playing very well. That's it. That's actually it, right? To become really good, then you have to master tactics. Training is actually quite easy. I've got a schedule that works, right? So it's the easiest schedule in the world. It's called a complete training schedule. Once my team hits tactical familiarity, the whole team just sits on this for the rest of eternity. Okay. The only thing I might change it to is this, like lazy match prep before games, right? So if I got double match, I'll do this. My youth team, we're still there's not much I can do with these players apart from maybe Mekish, Hokna. I'm gonna have to keep him for as long as I can. Then Furkan Chentia was a defender, another player, and Ono. So I'm gonna have to start developing these players. The other thing I want to do, and this is significant, is I want to plan for killer ball traits, right? So there are players that I want to see learn the killer ball trait. Now there are several ways we can do this. I got a video coming out tonight. The idea here is I want these players in these positions to play killer balls. In order for you to get this, you have to actually need two things, right? It depends on the versatility. The versatility has to be high. That's a hidden attribute. Second thing, they have to be you got to train them to become a natural in the DM position. If they're a fullback or if they're already a defensive midfielder, that's easy. So this player whose DM is a natural, if I move him to a wide midfielder on support, I can actually train him to learn the killer ball if he has the attribute. So he's got passing 11, vision 10. Now if I go to the coach right now and ask him to do I don't think it's a poor idea, because his passing ability isn't good. So his passing right now is only 11. I got to get this up to about 14 or 15. Then I got to get his vision up. I got to get his flair up. Flair is already there. Decision is already there. So this guy can really quickly become a very good fullback. But the problem right now is, how old is he? He's 27 years old. It's not going to happen for a while, right? So I've got to look for all the players in my team that can play as this. So part of my long-term strategy, right? So that's one of my long-term strategies, where I, identify players. The other thing is, we also, when I look at my transfers of this season, I brought in quite a few players. There's one player I brought in here, Anthony Robinson, the American, on loan from Fulham. Okay, our signings have included Joey for 52k, the greatest player of all time. Yes, Joey makes his way into the game. Well, Liverpool are shite because we're not rotating, or we don't have a strong second bench, and the boys are afraid of losing already. So now when they're afraid of losing, they're going to start losing. So this boy passing, vision, decisions, flair 8, right? So got to get this component up as well. So training, I got to look for something that gets the flair up. So there is one, but defensive midfielder positions, there's not many that give you flair, right? So except for Regista, this will give him his flair, decisions, teamwork, vision, positioning won't go up, his passing vision. So this is going to be nice if you want to eventually get him to play the killer ball, right? So that we can do. But if I go to him right now, I got a passing. Let's see if we can try killer balls. That he needs artistry and creativity. So he's missing attributes. That's why you can't do this. But what I have to do in order for him to learn all this is actually go to my training plan, and this is why I have this training plan. This is my complete training program. Covers every single attribute except for 7. The 7 attributes are actually quite easy to understand. They are corners, free kick taking, long throws, penalty taking, bravery, leadership, determination. That's it. And I know what they are. They are very simple. These can all be trained through other ways, right? So it's got very balanced. So all you got to choose then is just find the right role. So that's what I plan to do, man. So that's what I plan to do. So you got the players from the wings cutting in and scoring. That's very nice. 4-2-3. My tactic is different. My tactic is this guy is going to be top scorer. This guy. So I'm setting it up in such a way for this guy to arrive late to score. So in this game, this is the first time we use the tactic. Let's see the goals. Can we see the goals, please? Thank you very much. SI? Thank you. Taking a while. Okay, so this is our first goal. I mean, this is like a crackerjack from outside the box. Okay, it was a throw-in, was unmarked. This is our second goal, free kick. Second goal is straightforward. Then the third goal. This is the one I'm aiming for, right? These kind of crosses. They're not so perfect right now. Right, so. And then we got this. Koita, Heinz scored the 5th goal. So far, so good. Right, they're going to take some time. And Yusuf goes charging through and shoots from there. So simple, 5 goals. They aren't used to the system yet. They'll take them some time. But I know this can work because it has worked for me before. It should work for me again. That's my philosophy when it comes to Football Manager. If your principles are correct, then you shouldn't have an issue. So I'm going to use him as an RPM. Yes, this is dangerous. I need an RPM. I don't want a whole position. So the roles that I can use here are going to be, it has to be a playmaker. Okay. Or it has to be a player that has got killer ball. That's it. It's really simple, right? Why playmaker? Because playmakers take the risky passes, right? And they are a ball magnet, so they'll attract the ball. It has to be a playmaker. So that's the best role combination. So these two combined together, hit one over the top. Why roaming playmaker and not DLP? DLPs hold their position. You can't do that. What about the white target man? Absolutely cannot play with a guy here who who plays the offside trap. Otherwise, he's never going to stay still. He's just going to keep running. I mean, I'm giving you guys a heads up for the next 4-2-3-1 video. I'll be using this tactic a lot. So I like this, but it's okay. It's alright. Yeah, so he can midfielder. You got to remember that in this game, there are two ways of playing the game. Alright. Now, there are a lot of attributes that are needed for the roaming playmaker. He's got, but most of these attributes are sitting very close to the band, 11 to 12. He's going to improve off the ball. Positioning is defensive, right? So he has to be smart enough to be able to do two things. So right now, he's training the more creative side of the game because I'm putting somebody else here who's a hardcore ball winner. Hopefully it works. But now, in the meanwhile, we have to focus on all those players. Passing, vision, decisions, flair. Can't. So the best is for me to look for a DM that can play as a... The other way of doing it in a much faster way is to find a DM that's got the attributes, right? Or close to it, and then retrain him as a fullback. Then you get your killer ball fellas. That's exactly what I did with inverted the liquid system. Liquid system had these guys also playing killer balls at the end. So was a rambunctious attacking system in the end. Okay, so we've got this guy I brought here. This is a goalkeeper. We also added him to our squad, right? So this guy has been added. He was on loan, but I've added him to our team this season. Or he wasn't around, I didn't notice him. Whatever. Other than that, we got these two guys on loan. I can't, on trial. I mean, I would love to sign them, but I can't now. I can't afford to. There's no more space in my squad right now. So we're just going to add him to the shortlist for potentials indefinitely. This guy, add to the shortlist for potentials indefinitely, and then terminate their trials. I think we have enough information on them. Yeah. We don't need to affect the development of both the whole team now. Okay, contract, terminate trial. So all done. They're all gone. Okay. This guy, I'm trying to get rid of him as well. He's not part of our team anymore because I need to meet the registration rules and I have to go in with 2 players short as a penalty. I know the sell-on clause. Don't forget the sell-on clause. Will you still use an AF when the opposition are camping? No, I won't. Definitely we use a roaming rule. Attributes for a wide target man, strength. That's the most important attribute. That is the most important because a short player can also play as a wide target man. Because they are just they become a ball magnet. So it's great if he's got jumping reach, right? But what you really after is strength. Because you need the player to hold on to the ball, hold off to challenges, have composure, and pass the ball back. Yeah. So we got Koiter here, who's got strength. Right, jumping reach is okay at 14. Then he's got strength, and he can pass the ball. Alright, his work rate is not fantastic. Well, we'll see how we do in our next match. We're playing pre-season friendlies, and we got this next game we have to play against NEPC. Your shortlist tip helped me get rid of a lot of players. Okay, man. Well done. Do you have some tips for creating back 5 or 3 tactics? Well, it's quite easy. Back 5 or back 3 tactics. Okay. Now, when you play with a back 5 system, you always end up being very defensive. You really need to get push up, right? So you have to play with your wingbacks on attack. So if you're playing as a wingbacks, then your wingbacks have to be pushing up the pitch. Now, it all depends on how your attack is lined up. You can set up a really counter-attacking 5-3-2, which does a low block and then wants to hit one over the top. Then you are playing with wingbacks, maybe on support duty, and then your top combination is usually like a target man or a poacher, target man advance forward, that kind of thing, right? Somebody to send the ball to, hold up the ball and play to the other guy. Alright, that's one way of doing it. It's really simple, but you don't get a lot of bite in possession, meaning you struggle because you're a bottom heavy system. So you against weaker sides, you're definitely gonna have the ball. Against stronger sides, well, you're depending on getting the ball further forward, and you don't have enough players further forward to hold up the ball. The other option is you play with 3 and then you play with your wingbacks and you play wider players, right? Now the wider player option is quite cool because then you get your wider players, you get double protection on the flanks, but that system requires 2 really strong players in the center. Okay. So you're gonna have to have two very strong players. This gives you a few more options. You can play wide, but now you're depending on those wider players to run inside with the ball and always be applying pressure, keeping their wingbacks in check so that your wingbacks here, so you get a more anchored back five, right? So that's actually my preferred way of playing. Then finally you have the sort that you can have like a Atlanta system, 3 and then 2, and then you got 2 in the middle, so you need 2 really strong players in the middle. What I do with the defense, the wingbacks, I play them as defensive wingers, because defensive wingers just tackle and just protect their zone. Then I play with trident attacking system in front, and that also you can be set up, so you got plenty of options. Kevin Varga, accept whatever percentage, take, go. He's not playing a part in my team. I just let it go. I just want to get rid of players. I just don't want, because this is the first season. My first season is all about making sure that we are financially prudent and responsible. So I am cutting the wage budget aggressively. Look at this. 10,415, 10,692. I still have 3 billion in my transfer budget. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing this for a while, right? So I get positive cash balance, cash flow, because I want to make sure that I'm making money every season and then churning it back into my club training facilities, improving my staff. Because right now I've got a problem. I can't pay my scouts wages, right? My scouts have to be paid £250. Nobody wants to come and scout for me at the moment. Literally. I can't afford to pay. 1,000 is beyond it's like the cap in this club, man. £250 a week, man. It's like this. You asked me to go and work in Turkey, and you asking me to be a scout, and you want to pay me £250 a week. I say good luck to you, man. Are you getting me the house first? Yeah, I love. Okay, you want to play a back five, you want to play a back three system, please play the 3-4-3. Just screw the 5-3-2. Just go 3-4-3 straight away. You'll enjoy it. It's a way better formation. And don't listen to anybody. I mean, honestly, I still believe that wing play is awesome in FM21. It is so awesome. You just need to understand how to do your compression. That's all. Decide where you want to win the ball. How you're going to win the ball. That's it. That's the first plan. Get that done. The rest of the game is easy. The rest of the game is just finding the right players. I mean, you with the right players, you can do anything, right? But the steps you gotta do, that's the tough part. Mets have offered a contract. I'm not interested. Yeah, whatever, Can't I made a non-negotiable offer? What? Can I add something here? Shit. I mean, I just need him to go. Aslan Braven. Okay, reject. Like I said, once the video is done, I haven't done the video. I haven't even started doing the video. I just finished the trades video today. Yeah, the updated trades video for FM21. Just got that done today. So that took a while. Because I know people have been asking me about how it's how to get killer ball trades on their fullbacks, right? Because there are two things that I want to clarify. First up, right, where you want to train players, so that's why I did the video, right? For example, if you want to train players, it depends largely on their versatility. What is versatility? The ability to play more than one position. And for players who have very high versatility, like they're natural, like this guy's a natural, right? He could be a natural in another position. Like it is possible in the game to be natural in two positions, right? But for that to happen, he has a very high versatility, and then that allows a player to do lots of things in the game. So I like to sign players with high versatility. There's no other way of finding out in the game. It's a hidden attribute. You have to try your luck, because like the one I am most interested in right now in the game is killer balls. So I get these guys to learn killer balls, right? And I get strikers playing offside trap. Now the thing is, to learn the killer ball, you got to take this guy and play him here and train him here, because the killer ball trait is not available to the fullbacks. It's only available to midfielders, right? So you got to put him in this position. So once he learns this position and he's going to go ineffectual, makeshift, unconvincing, competent, accomplish, and then natural, right? 1, 3. Wait, let me check my notebook. I got the values. I actually know exactly the numbers as well. I did that a while ago. Killer ball trace. Where's my document? Okay, it's from what? Wait, hold on. I can share this. I think. No, I can't. I can't share this. I can't even give it to the computer. No, I can't. Okay, it's ineffectual is 1. Okay, I'll do it here. Notebook. That's what I call notepad. Okay. I'll just write a notepad. Okay, so you want to train a player to be learn new position, right? So it goes from ineffectual, makeshift, then it goes to awkward, unconvincing, and competent. Okay. What's wrong with you? Okay. Accomplish, and then finally natural. Okay. Now the game, everything in this game is about bands, right? It's very easy, right? So this guy is 1, right? You start off at 1. This guy will, in order for him to become makeshift, he's a very simple leap. He just has to hit 2 on the band because it goes from 1 to 20. And awkward is slightly higher, 5. Right. Unconvincing is about, this is FM, right? 9. So you got to go from 1 to 9, and then for competent, I think it's about 12, and then the next one is quite easy. Accomplish, very fast, because once you get to competent, it's 15, and then this next one to get into natural is only 17. So they have to go up, right? So there's a range that they have to operate in. So that's something that I'm planning to do. Do you know if there's any more updates anytime soon, or is the transfer update? Oh, there's definitely going to be a transfer update. There's going to be an update, 100%. Now, it's like this, right? So basically what you do is you're trying to get killer balls on your backline. And then what you do is you put a player up top with offside trap. Then you play the compression, right? Big compression, low compression. Then what will happen is that occasionally you get these guys doing these killer balls whenever there's space, because they just play between the lines, and then you have to play the 3 roles: fullback, inverted wingback, or I find it's fullback, inverted wingback, or complete wingback, right? So these are only wingback. The wingback, forget it. Don't bother trying, because the wingback has got dribbles more. He dribbles down the flanks. I like the complete wingback because he roams. So sometimes he comes into the center, he plays 1. The inverted wingback 100%, and the fullback, because the fullback doesn't drive the line to do it. So yeah, those are the 3 roles. It's not something that happens overnight. It takes like a few seasons, like 2 or 3. You gotta do a lot of long-term planning, and then once your players learn those traits, bang, you are smiling. Right, so let's look at this guy training, and then look at his tactics. See this? He's a natural here, accomplish. He's a competent here, accomplish here. But I got 1 player in my Sporting Lisbon save who's natural in these 2 positions when I start out the game. Alright, his name is Brakanka. So it's a natural in both positions. A player, if you train a player as a natural, right? Eventually he might be a natural in both positions, but if he continues to play for the rest of his life as a DM, he could be natural in MC and natural in DM, right? But if he stops playing as a MC for a really extended period of time, sometimes you see it might, go back down to accomplish. Then it's a question of your killer balls. So I teach them killer balls as quickly as I can. Right, so the plan is killer ball trait. That's 1. So it's tries long range passes easy. All fullbacks can learn that. So the plan is for Joey, I got a lot of plans for Joey, but I don't know if he's gonna stick around long enough in this club. But my Sporting Lisbon save is already shooting with players learning the traits already. Okay, so we've got all this sorted. So training is gonna be sorted. I'm just waiting for them. This season is a big gamble. I'm going to a tactic that is this. I got to have my second backup tactic. So I was toying with this because of Joey again. Joey can play here. Alright, so we can use this tactic. I can modify the turkey counter to something different. So Joey can play here. So Joey is a superstar right now in this team. Everything is built for Joey to screw up. Yeah, 5 do you... So the whole goal is when you create this kind of, when you have this kind of plans, right, for long-term success, you absolutely need to play one tactic. I'm not playing one tactic. That's my problem right now. So I'm not entirely convinced. I like this system because it's almost guaranteed we'll win. This is like, I love this tactic, right? The moment these two guys learn their killer ball, then I'm probably gonna stop this tactic. This is the one I'm after this season. So we're gonna use this tactic, right? So let's just stick to the plan. Okay, let's not be heroes. Oi, Joey, come back here. Heinz, Koita, Yusuf, Hozic, Tarkan, Jean-Vier. Okay, my wife. Okay, so we're gonna use Axel Schoberg. We signed this guy only. I signed him only for one reason and one reason only. I guess you guys know, right? This guy reminds me of that defender I had at Gloucester City. All he had was jumping reach. This guy's got phenomenal jumping reach, man. This guy is a young Turkish defender. Gökhan Akan. I'm gonna put him on the bench and bring him on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got Ugo. Who's this guy? Ugo Demirok. Yeah, okay. Ugo Demirok is it's a bit old. Ugo. The only reason why I think he is here because this guy can go soon. Yeah, I signed him for too much money. I don't know what's wrong with me. I spent too much money on this guy. That was a big screw up for me in terms of transfers. Okay, I made a lot of mistakes. The transfer signing window, a lot of mistakes. So I went and signed this guy for. I'm an idiot. I'm so desperate for defenders. I paid 275,000. What an idiot I turned out to be. He's 33 years old. I didn't even look at his age. So I just went, oh my god, Tung. Then after I signed him, I accepted it. He came to the club. I was so excited. Then I realized, oh shit, I just signed a player for 32, who's 33 years old. I'm a genius. Yeah. Such an idiot. Okay, so we're gonna play with this guy. We're gonna have this guy. This guy is going off, so I'm not gonna use him. Quarantine. Mehmet, Sari, Aaron. Okay, done. 11. I thought I picked all 12. Okay, whoever you are, you can join us. Okay. Let's go. How are you gonna train Joey? I'm training him as a regista. I need his flair to go up so that he can learn killer balls. Oh, what a start! Not too bad. Okay, let's go on to sideline view. Hopefully, it's not better. Heinz into the box. There, Joey. I'm looking for the combination, the target man winning the ball and then playing it back to the defender. So I'm gonna have to set up, slowly tweak this. What is the difference between RPM and AP support? Attributes. Just look at the attributes, right? So a very easy way of finding out what the difference between two roles is to look at the range of attributes. So if you play a player as a roaming playmaker like I am right now, you're asking a lot from a player because the current ability is very high, right? So the player can make mistakes, right? He can make a lot of mistakes and your bar is actually quite room for failure is a lot. So if you don't have a player who's got high current ability to play the role, then you're asking for trouble. So the AP, on the other hand, he's more driven forward, right? So he attacks the central areas, whereas the roaming playmaker is different. He roams left, he can come back and help you defend, whereas the AP on support does not do that as nearly as well as a roaming playmaker. So this is Joey, so we're still trying to figure things out. A lot of Jinko, a lot of funny fun. That, boom. Okay. It's simple stuff like this, right? This is what I'm planning to do. My tactics has been set up for these kind of goals, right? So it's either Joey will create them or this guy is going to create them. Alright. So we got Joey. So the setup is this. Joey is going to set it up for... Joey is either the one playing it or the inverted wingback is going to be playing or the ball playing defender. So there's this trident going on in this tactic. So what happens is this entire system has got these guys. Or ideally is 1, 2, 3 doing it, right? This guy doing it is like bonus if he does it. Because the AF is on the same route. So we got these 3 players. So white target man plays it back to roaming playmaker. Roaming playmaker holds the ball. Either he plays it or he passes it to this guy plays it. Right. So because this guy is an inverted wingback. But I want to get all my players. I don't think these guys can. Passing, vision, decisions, flare. Again, another player with low flare. He cannot learn killer balls, but he can definitely learn price long range passes. We're gonna try that on him. If his passing is half decent, we're gonna do that. Joey again, plays it back to Schoberg. Plays it Joey, high tech. Yep. And the difference between the RPM and the AP is always attributes. When you see a lot of attributes on a player, then you know the benchmark is quite high. He needs a lot of attributes, right? So CA is going to be important. But there is the current ability to play the role. I believe that this Joey character here, he's got what it takes, man. He's got what it takes. So here, so he's training. If you look at this, right? If I play him as a Regista or a DLP, it's not that bad. If I train him, you can find out very easily when you go to the game, right? So you just come to Joey. Look at this. And then you come in here. Roaming playmaker, so many roles he has to learn. Right? Okay, that's it. Okay, so the main roles are going to be things like anticipation, acceleration, composure, first touch, passing technique, all these. Off the ball, teamwork, vision, work rate, stamina, acceleration. The others, secondary attributes, right? So, okay. Now, we go to DLP. Why I don't want to do DLP? Because DLP doesn't have flare. Alright, I want flare as well for him. I want his flare to go up at least a bit. Like 10 or 11, I'll be fine. So I want his flare to go. I want it to have a lot of I want it to do the unpredictable, and I believe that he can. So we're gonna leave him on the Regista training and play him as a roaming playmaker. Such is life. Who knows? It could be a complete disaster, but hey man, what's life without some risk? Am I playing narrow? To some extent, I might be. I should be. Yeah, fairly narrow. With a focus play on the left and an overlap on the left. Why an overlap? Really simple. I want to slow down the transitions, give the left side time give the right side time to get ready to do the runs on from wider positions. So target man holds up the ball. That's it. And then Joey is the one who's gonna be. He hasn't learned the trait yet, so one day he will. When he does, he will be a sight to behold. So we create all the overloads down the left, and all the goals are coming from our right side. Okay, how we do this? So all the overloads are here. See this guy? He's always gonna be free. Bang. So whenever teams play narrow against me, they're in trouble. Alright, so that's basically it. So all I do in preseason is I look at the combinations, see whether the combinations are working down, then plan for my trades, because the trades are damn important. But with this team, I'm gonna have to be very patient. So my attention is all on Joey. And then I'll start looking for myself in the game as well. I don't think I can afford myself. I arrive as a fullback in the game, a newgen, but I'm English, so I'm very expensive. I should have made myself Turkish. I should have told them, I want to be Turkish. Can I be Turkish? Turkish players are, a bit more cheaper. The free man, yeah. Oh, Echo is back. Oh man. Oh, they scored another goal. This is not good news. Where did we go wrong with this? Oh, this is important. Free kick. There were 3 of them here. Even, who's this? Joey, you idiot? Where do you go? Joey. This Serrano. This is Turpan. Left back, right back. Everything seems kosher until Joey decides to do something stupid. Where's Joey? And Joey's closing down. This guy comes in at the far post. Turpan is not naturally. Alright, so Turpan is a problem right now. That's the right back. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm beginning to think it's a microphone. Wow, they actually leveled the match. What's going on here? Oi! You gotta make this screen. Player ratings. This should be. God only knows what this is gonna be. This is gonna be short map, I guess. Okay. Right, this is fine. Okay. Then we'll push this down here. This becomes the formation. This becomes our formation. Yeah. Okay.
Falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again.
They did 1 man down and we conceded 3 goals. One is our own goal. This guy scored 1 goal, and then there was the counter attack just now. Could you use a central midfielder on defense with arrives late in opposition area? Yeah, you can. Because he's gonna be a CM on defense, right? So as long as he's got a defense duty, he's fine. If he's got a support duty, then that's another story altogether. So then you have to think whether you want that guy to arrive late into the opposition area. The other thing is Schoberg is quite slow, right? Our central defender. So we've got this combination of 2 defenders that I'm not sure whether or not those 2 defenders are going to work out for us. So far, so good. Okay. There. Now I know for a fact this guy can't play. Okay. So you cannot play anymore. You're out. You're never coming in. So we have found you out, son. We found you out. Shoberg, you might be good in the air, but for this system, you're a liability. So I can only do this. I can only play you. Wow. Thank goodness he came for free. You're there for the numbers, man. You're there for our numbers. Okay, so we have identified one player who's basically gonna be... What the hell is wrong with you? Shut up, get out of my office. Hey, Thomas Hardwick, enjoying the stream on my TV whilst you have FM open on the laptop. Thanks, man, for keeping me company. I'm happy to keep you company too. Okay, so now we know this back line, these two defenders are out. We're never using them again. So this was a very, very basic, simple test. Turpan comes here. Sadiku, I need you here. Wait, hold on. We quick pick again. Ozic. Okay, you're gonna rest for this match. Where's I-Tank? We go for the next match, and then we'll be ready. He's on the transfer list, man. He came in and he's gone. Okay. After league appearances, what, you gonna allow me to negotiate? Okay. 325,000. Yeah, I know. Add percentage of profit from next sale. I want a small amount. That's it. You know, you can keep your per league appearance. I don't need that. After 50 games, how many seasons do I have to wait for this to happen? For 110k. And then you keep this. I give you an option for add just an installment, 12 months, 3 installments. Just quietly give me 100k. Cheap. Yeah, cheap. Give you a discount factor. Because I want him out of the club, so I give you discount. 94, 93. It's 15%. Cheap. All I want is some money. I don't care. I just want these players to go. I'm in full cut costs mode in this club. Go. We did enough that last season, right? So I just have to go after a cup and win the cup and hopefully attract the attention of another club. And then bring Joey with me. That's the plan, guys. I want to sign for another club. And then if I sign for another club, guess who? I go there and I go transfer list, Joey. I already know he's got a minimum release clause. Joey will become a superstar. Okay. Alright. Quick pick. Okay. Tarkan, JV, I-Tech, no. I-Tech, you play here. I want to try you in this position. Okay. Roaming playmaker. Defensive midfielders. Joey is a bit tired. He had a very, a huge game. So we're gonna play I-Tech here. We got Sadiku, Serrano, Tarkan Sherbes, Anthony Robinson. Who can I play in this position? Manuel De Paola. Okay, this is a new signing. Okay. Again, not ideal for the roaming playmaker position, but he's still very young. Training. I was toying with the idea of retraining for this position, right? So give him that job. So okay. Alright, so he needs to play in that position to get better. So right now he's not that good. So it's gonna take some time. Okay. Defenders. Now we're gonna try another set. This is actually a European qualification match, right? So we know you are useless. You are I don't know. Okay. We'll try you out. We'll start trying out defenders. Okay, wait, hold on. The plan should be simple. Janvier. Okay, that's it. Okay, Tarkan Sebes on the bench because I know him, right? He can definitely deliver. Okay. We've got everything sorted. Okay. I-Tech, Sadiku. I-Tech, what's your traits? Choose from distance, dictates tempo. That's not too bad. Koita holding up the ball. This match, I think Koita, you can take a chill pill and relax. Do I have anybody else who's got strength in the attacking group? Yusuf is still playing. Tobias Heinz, what's your strength? 7, you can't play there. Alright, that's it. Every defender is slow. Yeah, when every defender is slow, it becomes a big challenge. But it can be fun. No. Yusuf is not going anywhere. Percentage of next year, 15. You beautiful people, you. You beautiful people. Thank you. Accept the offer. He can go. Percentage of next sale if taken. So pull groin, leave it. He's just a ball egg. What the hell? 6 payoff. You want a payoff? You want a 49 agreed payoff? Oh man. Terrible people. Corruption everywhere. Corruption is everywhere, man. You want a payoff? Under table pocket money. Okay, take. Accept the payoff. Go. For 49,000, get on my face. 4-2-2 with target man and advanced forward, APS and winger on the what central. Wow. Okay, this is tough, man. It's like trying to visualize the tactic in my head. TM and advanced forward, AP on support. AP on support. Why AP on support? That's the only thing I'm gonna ask you, because I assume you're playing a 4-2-2 like this, right? And not a wider one. You got winger. So you got your 2 in wider players, 2 in wider positions. Where's your AP? Is it I assume it's APS on the left and winger on the right. If that is the case, then you need somebody in the center who will partner really well with the APS. Probably a Carrillo, central midfielder on support. Carrillo may be okay, but central midfielder on support. Yeah, so you don't want somebody running away with the ball there. You can even central midfielder on defend, but the question is the AP on support is always going to have issues with players around him. He might run out options, so the fullback has to go around him. So you need an overlap so that drags AP deeper. I mean, reduces his mentality, pulls him down a bit. Okay, so that's one option. Yeah. So I go AP. If you go AP, overlap on the left flank. Fullback can be fine. Inverted wingback also is a fine option. The role in the center, you really want somebody who's going to hold his position. So that's what you really want. The problem is I prefer support duty because he will keep up with the APS. There are not many roles there. You got CM on support. Box to box. Won't hold his position, but if you play inverted wingback, you can play box to box. And yeah, CM on support, it seems the only option I have because you want to play APS on the left. Yeah. Attributes or CM more important? Attributes are more important. Current ability is current ability. Current ability can change. But attributes are more important. Of course, a player's current ability is important too because, that's like, if he's got low current ability, he's also is a reflection of his attributes, right? So, like for example, here I've got a whole bunch of players, right? Look at him. Okay, I don't know what his current ability is, but I'm looking at his attributes, right? So his attributes just tell me that he is okay. Yeah, he's not bad. He's very fast, physically very good. So he gets away. His finishing and composure is 9 and 7. He's just a super speedy Gonzalez, right? Let me go to his profile. And his current ability is compared to the rest of the squad, right? So to play this role, his current ability is quite good because nobody else is better than him at this position. So everything is relative in the game. So it's more important for you to understand the attributes. You can't just go into the game and look at stars and decide, oh, I'm going to play him because he's got higher stars. No, that's dangerous. Okay. Sadiko, I-Tech, Koita. This guy is a major question mark for me, right? So it's a big risk we're taking. Why we left him out? Discuss with Anil. You're on a transfer list, brother. Yeah, I can't accept that I'm more valuable. Oh my god. Get the yeah. Worried. You see me worried? Anil, this is what I do to people who come into my room and are not happy. Unavailable for loan, transfer listed. You're not even going to go on loan. You're transfer listed, son. Fiore, I left you out of the Europa Conference out. What? I don't know. I left you out. Really? I did. You're not supposed to be left out. It's a registration rule, son. The next available opportunity will register you. Okay? So just don't be upset. Okay? I like you. I have to lie to him for the time being until I can sell him off. Because in honesty, I signed Anthony Robinson. Okay, so he's going to be the first choice now. Balance? Strength is for, he carries the weight of the team on his shoulders. That's why he needs strength, right? So the whole team can depend on him. He's a rock. Balance is because when you're losing a game, you're walking a tightrope, right? So you got to be very careful. You might fall off. Oh man, that'd be annoying right now to you guys. Seriously, strength in the game is important for things like certain roles. Playmaker roles, you need you don't need a lot of strength, you need some strength, right? So like things like strength is good for holding up the ball. So anytime you want a player to carry the hold up trait, you need strength. Anytime you want to play a role that requires hold up in there, you better have strength. So strength is good for those things. Secondly, strength is also a good attribute for players who have long shots in them. A player with good strength and long shots can definitely crack one from outside the box more or less on a regular basis. So that's a great attribute. Balance is great for playmakers because they need to shift the ball left and right. They need to turn left and right. So balance is important for them to keep them on their feet. A player with good balance can dribble as well. So sometimes when you have a player with good dribbling, you want him to have good balance because his center of gravity is lower. So it keeps him on the ground. He doesn't lose his balance as he dribbles at players. So yeah, so that's a fantastic attribute for players. August, you're defend. You're injured. I don't have many choices for, and I brought you into my Champions League squad. You piece of waste. You waste of space. Oh my god, all these players are in my Champions League squad. I'm gonna cry. So this is it, man. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to do as well as we can for as long as we can with a bunch of jokers that we have. And I'm playing a 4-2-3-1 in the Champions League. The Europa League. Sorry, the Europa League, not Champions League. Getting ahead of myself. Shut up! I'm storming and kicking him out. You don't have to see attributes all the way, man. Okay, look. Trust me, in this game, I tell you what, you want to get good at this game, screw attributes. Understand only the basic attributes, right? You need, but up here, that's it. Footballing intelligence. Guy got brains or doesn't have brains. Spend more time understanding consistency. Pick players with versatility. Pick players who relish big matches. That kind of thing. Look at that. Form your judgment on the way a player plays his role, right? Like, the game has got so many tools now. You go to tactics. Customize it. Do we have role ability here? I need to add role ability so you guys understand. I think we do. Role ability. Where are you? No, they don't have role ability. In the game, they actually have role ability, right? Custom, condition, position. Their role ability. We have this role ability in the game. Just use this, right? So this guy, Shadow Striker, is just jack shit like this. His position attribute is not good enough. That's it. You can go like this in the game right now. I would recommend people do this now, because this is a combination of positioning and his attributes. You don't even have to look at attributes after that, right? So, but if you want to learn about attributes, just learn footballing intelligence and attributes. That's it. Don't worry about anything else. Don't make the game too complicated for yourself. Okay, we are making the game overcomplicated for ourselves as well, but it's been disallowed. Yeah, exactly. Players will always play passes if there's players next to them. That's the other thing. You know, sometimes I get this, sometimes I hear people complaining, right? Why are they not passing the ball? Why doesn't he pass the ball? Sometimes you got to look at things like, were there any players around him? Right? Does he have good footballing intelligence? You see, at the end of the day, you always come back to that. It will always come back to that. Whether the guy has composure, whether the guy has got decisions, whether the guy has got vision, you know. It's a very fundamentally very simple game. And then they're going to score a goal. Okay, guys. All right. We know now that these guys in the 4-2-3-1 are just completely a joke. Okay, so this is going to be a situation. So we're going to have De Paola coming here, Sadiku coming here. All right, Robinson playing there, Koita, Yusof, and Marquez. Okay, done. Switch around. Switcheroo. We beat them 5-0. Yeah, he's just bad, man. I got no other. See, the thing is this, right? I'm playing for a side that was expected to be relegated, right? We qualified for Europe, and these are the best players I have in the club. Is the worst thing is it's Turkey. It's not like you can go there and sign a lot of players. That's the fun thing about playing in Turkey. You gotta have this. They have this very, very strict registration rules in Turkey about playing Turkish players, and then on top of that, yeah, so it's been fun. I love this challenge. It's very, very entertaining. And Tony Robinson, Yusof again. Look at him. He's on fire, brother. That's it. I changed tactic. Yusof Edrogan smiles. He goes, "Thank you for all the goals." So this tactic, Joey's gonna be very happy with this tactic. I know Joey's gonna love this tactic. It's gonna make him, another goal. Yeah, 4-2-3-1 is a bit of a hit and miss because you need the right players. You don't have the right players, it's gonna be a big miss. If you don't have the players for it, I don't have the players to play a 4-2-3-1. To be absolutely honest with you, with this team, I will try, but it might be because you see this team, right? Okay, why is my 4-2-3-1 struggling against this team? This squadron that they have is putting a lot of pressure on my two midfielders. They are basically shut out of the game. Okay, let me try something else. I just saw that, right? So now I'm going to go here, back here. Oh, guess what? We're going back to the 4-2-3-1. Man, what's wrong with you? No, because I want to go focus, play left and right. Play our defense. And keep the ball. No hit early crosses. Okay? Changing the tactics slightly. Okay? No more, yep. Okay, let's go. I just realized I should have changed my formation. That's all. Change focus play. That's the only thing I didn't do. Because that formation I just played against, I wasn't looking at the formation. It's got this 4, right? It's a narrow diamond. My two midfielders are isolated. They can't pass the ball because there's a player in front of him, there's a player behind them. There are two players on the side. So they're stuck. So the only way I can get it to them is actually to go around them, right? So get the focus play working down the flanks, right? So don't work it down the flanks. Eventually we get control of the ball, then we can move it to the playmakers. Force them out of position. I should have done that. Such an idiot. How much your boost? Don't get too excited, eh? Yeah, we make some money. We play LASK in the Europa Conference. Thank you. We're going on our way, man. We're almost there. Diablo home. No, we're still gonna train this. Okay. Our Diablo tactic is still pretty solid for us. Okay, so we got another when is this? A few days time. So training. Okay, schedule. Calendar. Okay, what are we gonna do for this match? This is the match. Alright, so we're gonna remove this. Match preparation attacking. We're gonna remove this. Match preparation defensive shape. We're gonna remove this. Set piece attacking corners. Nope. Set piece defending corners. Endurance, overall, tactical, physical, defending, tactical possession. No, this is attacking. I want to get because I want to get tactical familiarity, right? So this is going to give me tactical familiarity alone. All this. I want more. Tactical, there's 2. I can do. Let's do this. Okay, so it's not so heavy. Okay, so endurance overall, attacking, tactical, defending, tactical possession, defensive shape, defending corner, attacking corner for this match. Then we rest here. We come in here. Recovery here. Then we've got overall here. Match practice. Match practice here. Outfield here. Let's go here. Go here. This guy here. This guy here. This guy here. This guy here. Alright. Match preview still stay there. Attacking here. Defensive shape here. Attacking movement. Attacking movement. Defensive shape. Alright, so we got that done. Okay. I come in here. This is right. Keep it simple and sweet. Why is it so light? Well, because we don't have a match yet. This is where match preview is gonna come in. This is where the match is gonna come in. So once they sorted that out, it'll be good. Can you show your screen colors and settings? We click advanced settings. Screen colors. In settings, okay. Interface. I think screen colors is here. Gotta go all. Was it? Most common. There we go. Skin colors. This is it. I don't have advanced. This is show advanced settings. Alright. Oh, okay. Show advanced settings. You want to see the values, is it? Okay. These are my values. In case you guys want it. I changed tactics partway through the season, although I'm still getting good results. My team have good XG but not scoring results. Will that improve with tactical? No, it won't. Gary, tactical familiarity will not improve your XG. Your scoring rate. Your scoring rate will improve with attributes for the scorers if they go up, right? That's the first thing. Secondly, you might want to think about maybe playing a different player there, because it could be that the player is not good enough. I mean, he's not converting his chances. You might try somebody else, right? Talk to the player, because if you see, normally if in this game it's very predictable. You should be scoring more goals than the striker's XG. It's just that's just the way the game is right now, right? So if you have a good tactic, that's what you're gonna see. You might have an XG of 2, but your score is your bugger is scoring about 12 goals. Or 6 goals. That's what's gonna be more common if your tactic is set up correctly. So I would rotate my striker or talk to my striker. Basically admonish him, saying you should be doing better with your chances, and then finally take a look at your chances as well. Like if your XGs are good, means what, you're looking at 2 XG a game, because you got to be very careful here. A high XG does not necessarily mean you have a great tactic. You have to look at the XG in the game, meaning the quality chances in the game is the one that you're after, not the XG score. Meaning, how many chances in a game do you have which are at least 0.2 and higher? That's what you want to do. That's what you're aiming for. So if you have a tactic that is creating 0.2 chances, like anything like that, like 4 or 5 in a game, and the striker is missing them, check out who the guy is, right? Who's missing them. If it's a specific player, do something about it. That player. So that's basically it. People are hitting, just go zonal marking. Don't go man marking. Yeah. Shouldn't man mark if you have a problem with your strikers, right? So I would avoid that. Oh, all of them want to come and sign this player. Zoot. He wants to go to Zoot. 425. I love you deep, man. Okay. We're gonna give you a percentage on next sale clause because I still want money from him. You're still probably gonna make money. Immediate, no. Add a small little installment. Small little installment. 12. It's not that expensive. In 3 installments, brother. We are very cheap side. 20,000. That's it. Small. Suggest. Thank you. I'm trying to get rid of him. This guy is somebody I'm interested in, right? In the long term. Training and development, he's doing okay. Deep line playmaker on defense. Getting these attributes to go up first. His physical attributes are gonna go up. The training schedule I have right now, that the youth are gonna start using it now. Let's see the youth team, right? So training overview. I haven't touched their training though. Okay, so I've just left it on this until they get August. I'm gonna switch to complete training. Let them just get used to it. I could just come in here and just give them early season. But the thing these guys need is match practice. We got no match practice in this one, right? Okay, I'm gonna create a new one for them. Let's go to calendar training, schedules. Okay, we're gonna do one simple one for the youth. I know I have one for the youth, I think somewhere here. In their BTN youth complete. This is for them. Okay, complete, save. Okay, now I've got one more for advanced early. No, this I need to add match practice. Anything doubling? Tactical, possession. Tactical has got 2. We are gonna put in match practice. Puppy power. Boom. Puppy power. Boom. Okay, that's it. Done. Okay, attacking, physical. Yes, very aggressive schedule. I know my boys are gonna have to work the socks off. They might get injured. No, let me remove this. So we can actually make one of these sessions lighter. Quickness, attacking, tactical. Which one of these two should be removed? Okay, rest. Okay, done. Okay, attacking, tactical. We got endurance and physical here. All right. Okay, attacking, tactical, defending. Overall possession, match practice, attacking, movement. They'll learn their roles. Okay, why have I got match practice in? Because they need to learn their roles, right? This is gonna come. This combo is the best combo for getting them to learn their roles. Okay, so this I'm gonna save as youth. Okay, BTN youth balance season. So this is, I can use this for an entire season if I want, but I'm not gonna use it until they understand what's required of them from the tactics, right? So we're gonna come in here. This is the youth. Youth. Okay, they're gonna use this. You just use this. I'm not gonna like crack my head and say, oh, I can do this and I can do this. Brilliant. Yeah, they actually have a rest day here. Oh, okay, cool. Match practice is here. Yeah, good. Another one here. Balance. Bang. Defending here. They are traveling, so that's not too bad. Okay. Team up. You can come in here. This can come in here. Okay, nice. Alright, then we can do something here as well. Again, the same thing. Bang. I'm not gonna bother with it now. Just leave it the way. As long as they got match. Now I got 2 match practices now. That's nice. And another one here. Bang. Okay. By August, September, October, they should be fine, right? This is too light. This is way too light. I gotta add some more shit. I gotta add some more inside here. So all I do for this one is I give them more general. Tactical. Sorry, tactical and possession. That's the only things I add. Because these are mental attributes that I value, and it's very hard to develop. Youngsters, they're gonna have endurance and physical. Oh, where's physical? Is there another physical session? Oh, there isn't. Okay, so we do one physical here. Okay. Defensive shape, attacking movement, match practice. This is fine. Okay. Okay, done. So I can copy this and paste it here. Can I paste it here? Oh, it's just match practice. Done. Done. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we've done that. Eventually, my youth team is going to be playing a complete training schedule as well. Everyone is going to do it. Everybody wants me paying them off. I've never had this happen to me before, okay? I've never had this issue with payoffs I've got to give players. Set payoff. IVBs are fun, but you can get them to cross because you're always going to have options to pass the ball. That's why IVBs are, it's just the inverted wing back. The way he plays with the overlap, there's always going to be an option around him to pass the ball. Right? He only goes there when there's space, right? But there's always going to be somebody not too far away. So now the question is, do we stick with our 4-2-3-1 competition or register for the Europa Conference League? Right, okay, now we come inside here. This is going to be fun. Okay, goalkeepers, we got in. We can only take out, right? We can only take out a player. But, no, I can't take you out. 2 spaces. Oh, sorry, I can't take him out. I want to take him. See, I can't put him in, right? Boom. Don't meet the registration rules. Just confirm and go with it. That's it. Sorry, guys. Mehmet Yildirim, this is the defender. He's not too bad. Is he transfer listed? No. Is this history? No, yeah, I can afford to let him go. $110. I'm not going to sell these guys cheap, so get it. Shut up, quarantine. I cannot make. Yeah, it is easy. It is the easiest approach in the game. Guys, so easy to play that. To play it. There's nothing to do. After that, just play roles and that's it. Simple. I mean, why overcomplicate this game? Like what scientific theory needed? Trading. Oh, you got to use this because it improves this attribute. Hey, this game is a numbers game. It is a numbers game, okay? I can't re-stress that as many times. I don't know how many times I have to stress this. It's a numbers game. It's mathematics. If your mathematics is fundamentally sound, you should have no problem understanding what I'm proposing. Kevin Varga has agreed to deal the club joy. Of course, when it comes to mathematics, I usually am hopeless at transfers. I'm desperate to get rid of these players. Okay, go. Just get out of here. Go. I want my money in the bank account. Okay, I need to build this club up. So balance books are going down, but we're gonna lose players. 10. Everything is looking fine and dandy. Right, projection now is a lot healthier than it was before. But look at this. I don't do something, we're gonna be in big shit later in the next couple of seasons. Decline. Not interested. Okay, let's go. Respond. Auto submit. Yes. You love my content? Kevin, thanks for saying so. Always so clearly explained with good arguments. I would really love to see you replicate the Ajax tactic under Eric Ten Hag. Oh my goodness, that was a while ago, right? I did that. I did something close to it on the stream before. But yeah, why not, right? Why not? That sounds like a plan. Sponsors and others. Okay. 3-5 year projection. I mean, still look at my balance. I gotta flip the curve. Because this club is not gonna give me any money for anything else unless I start improving. And Joey could be a real big payout for us. But I can't afford to sign because my plan actually for the long term is to find a lot of Joeys and sell them off. Send assistant. Here we go, guys. It's the match. Come, respond. Oh, I have something else I can do now. Okay, I can take somebody out and put them in. Okay, defenders. In. I gotta take one guy out. Where's the 33-year-old super slow man? Or was it the tall, dark, and handsome defender? You go. I'd rather have Quarantine Fiore. Come on, at least he gives me an option. Okay. You are out, man. You're a waste of space. I got this Lilian Egloff as well. I signed him on loan, with a big plan to use him. But at least I have a chance. I mean, I might have a chance to use him later on. Oh, hey, I won the Portuguese Best National Manager of the Year award. Yay! Thank you, hey. Dude, I've done it. The Best National Manager of the Year. Oh, man. We did it, guys. Very first award. I'm hoping they take this into consideration offering me a job. So far, I have not received a job offer yet. First season, Manager of the Year. Without winning a title, I won the Manager of the Year award. Not bad at all. First time I've done that. This is a season of first, guys. Alright, so here we go. Team selection. Who gets the chance to play against LASK? Again now, LASK versus Kashim Pasha. We're gonna go with this system. Jean-Vier, Shadiku, Joey, Itek, Tarkan, Koita, Hot 6, Yusof, Serrano, Jean-Vier. Okay, not too bad. Let's look at our defenders, right? Again, this is my problem side. My whole issue is my backline. Fit, Ahmed, he's just coming back from injury. And Tony Robinson, you're gonna play here. Okay, Serrano, we can hang on to him for a while. Koita can play as an inverted winger attack. That's like, what are you trying to do, man? Because I don't have anybody else. Okay. Let's go attacking midfielders. We got Marquez, Tobias, Heinz. I do this, I can switch into my 4-2-3-1 if I need to. That's the good thing. Alright, so we can actually go from this tactic to the 4-2-3-1. It's just a natural switch because most of the players are already on the pitch. So Sadiku's jumping reach is only 10, so we gotta look at our defenders now. Alright, so we got Serbest, Serrano, Hugo Demiroc. He's 9. But we played him just now and discovered he's horrible, right? Okay, got Goku Nakan and Jean-Vier. So Jean-Vier comes here. I got Serrano, whose jumping reach is 12. Quite smart defender. I got Serbest, whose jumping reach is 13. I got Demiroc, whose anticipation is 11. What about this guy? Anticipation is 12, jumping reach is 13, but a bit slow. Should I take a chance and use him? Sadiku? And God, this is a tough decision, man. Itek, come here. Okay. Tarkan, Sadiku, come here. Tarkan's the best, we come here. Right. Okay, that solved the problem. Okay. 14 ball winning. Itek shoots from distance, dictates tempo. Koita. Alright, here we go. Okay, submit the team. Let's go, boys. Holland Amosha just gave him. I've followed you for quite a while now. YouTube get on the forums, but I'm not one of those to give me any reactions. I play FF for almost 18 years now, but you still give me so much more insights. Oh, thanks for saying so, man. Thanks for saying so. You know, when somebody says, I want you to leave your mark here, you know what I start thinking of? You know what? When my coach used to say, go leave your mark, I would think straight away, okay, I'm going to tackle the guy and leave some marks on his legs. That's the only thought that crossed my mind. Oh man, so I'm not going to say that. Little way of surprise. Yeah, shut up. I want to play the game. Okay, don't tell me anything. Let's go, boys. No key highlights. We got to watch this on comprehensive. First 15 minutes. Okay, simple. First 15 minutes, do you see a highlight or not? Okay, your highlight. No, it's them. Yes, we won the ball. They couldn't attack. That block is nice. Okay, good. I attack with the ball. Find Sadiku. Sadiku, what do you do? Looks out for Yusof. Yusof loves that. But, oh, Sadiku again. And now Terpan goes wide. Terpan. He's not a fullback. That's a problem. Our fullback is injured. Nice. Koita. Sadiku again. Sadiku finds our marksman, Hozic. The man with the cannon from outside the box. Itek is a cannon. It's Koita. He crossed. Oh, yeah. Playing a 4-4-2, man. I hate playing a 4-4-2. Okay, enough. 9 minutes. Comprehensive is out. We go extend the highlights. Enough highlights, please. Ishori with the ball. Comes driving in. Good work from Itek. How does anybody do that? I don't know. But apparently, as I think the animation is realistic. Mishori, nice tackle. Gruber looks in. Not much. We won with the league with the best squad. Yeah, I guess so. I haven't won the league yet. That's the problem. I have not won the league. My goodness. Normally I have to win the league to win an award, right? I got the national award finishing this position. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Thomas Harvey, correct, right? That's my memory of coaches. By time when I was young, I had all kinds of things my coach used. I used to be the biggest guy on the pitch, right? So, I mean, at my age, right? So I was like in primary school, right? So I used to play, and then I'm the tallest guy in school. So every sporting coach in the school wanted me for their team. So I had the basketball team chasing after me because I was the tallest guy in school. I could literally, just stand there and dunk balls all day long. So when it came to football, they made me into a defender. So I was really angry because I wanted to be like a winger or a goal scorer. And my coach's instructions to me before the game was simple. Just scare them. I'm like, what? See, yeah, you're big and tall. Just when they come in, scare them. So, I'm a kid, right? So what do? We had a competitive match. So, guy comes straight at me. When I scare, I go straight to the boy. I roar at the boy. The guy just stops and starts crying. And because I was so scary as a big guy, the ref gave me a red card. I didn't even tackle the boy. All I did was scare him. So I was sent off for unsportsmanlike conduct as a kid in primary school. Because, my coach said go scare them. When I came off the pitch, my coach said, what did you do? You said you told me to go scare them. So that's what I did. I scared the boy. Oh man. I was like, no, I was taller than my coach. That's how tall I was in primary school. I was the tallest boy in school, man. So I was roped in for all teams. I was playing hockey, soccer, basketball. So yeah, every single team wanted me. Especially basketball. I couldn't dribble to save my life, right? Basketball. I got 2 left feet. So all they did was you stand under the hoop. I didn't realize that there was a female version of the game called netball. And when I look back, I think back on how I used to play basketball. I say, freaking hell, if you're not playing basketball, they were using me to play netball. I think he's still in therapy. Yeah, probably still is in therapy. Oh man. So last weekend with my sons, I tried to get them play football right at home. So I got my 2 boys, one taller than the other. So I told the taller boy, I want you to be a target man. So we got this goal. We set up the goal. So I told my older boy, target man. Okay, understand target man. So the ball comes up to you. You take the ball and you pass it with your feet to your younger brother who's 3 years old. So it was such a cute sight. So I pass the ball, my target man's son holds up the ball, lays it off to the younger brother, and the younger brother goes on to score the goal. And he after that he runs after scoring the goes, goal. So, yep, we're training them early, man, in my family. Target man, he's just as tall as he's very tall as well. So yeah, it's only what 5. What is it? It's gonna be 6 this year. Yeah. Fun. You played netball. I played quite a lot of sports. Tennis, football, handball, rugby was my favorite, man. I love rugby because it gave me a good reason to pick a fight with somebody. I got this thing about me, right? So when I went to university my freshman year, there was this guy who was bullying me for the freshman year, right? So they do dragging in my university. So he would always make me do stupid things, and he would like demean me and talk to me, and I was very insulted because in order for us to be part of this like a hall, right? So I think in America they call it something else, fraternity, right? So they have fraternities. We have similar things in Singapore. Okay, so I got ragged by him. He was so abusive, everything else. So I eventually got fed up. I just left for another fraternity, which actually valued my musical skills because I could play music back then. And when I joined them, I joined the rugby team, and he was on the rugby team as well. So the first thing I did, I looked for him in the rugby match, and I took him out of the game. He was stretchered off the game for a legitimate challenge. Actually, it wasn't legitimate. I did a flying challenge. I went flying for a few feet because your feet are not supposed to be off the ground when you're tackling rugby, right? So somehow or another, I flew. But as I was coming, because the ref was on the other side, so as I'm coming in, okay, just at the last moment, because so the ref can't see, my elbow was right into his solar plexus. I took him out of the whole game, man. He was like, good for you. The next time you go into a match and you decide to claw, he was doing this to all my players. This is how he tackles players, right? His hands are like this, and he goes into their faces like that. So I mean, like, dude, don't play rugby like that. If you can't play rugby, don't play rugby. Okay? Oh man, I'm a violent person when I was young. University. Okay, I'm on bedroom until the loan. Wait, you want him for loan? Wait. Again, I forgot what this play was like. Okay, but he's not that bad, right? So he's actually registered in my squad. I need him. Let's see. Squad registration. Where is it? Registration. There we go. Not the Europa, the Super League. We're looking for our defenders. Madrid, where are you? There you are. Oh, you're not registered. Oh, you Santora Sons of the Beach. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. He was actually half decent, but we gotta put him on loan, right? So, inbox. Loan 6 no, brilliant. Okay, he gets a chance to play football. Yeah, at Gaziantep as well. That's on par with us, so that's good enough. Yeah, good gyms. Yeah, Muay Thai. Like we have got this good like, you know. We're talking like Muay Thai gyms. We've got there's a gym that my wife their gym is buying over another gym, which is a fighting what do we call that? Fight gyms, right? UFC kind of fight gyms. Yeah, they have that as well. So I don't do that. I'm now 50 over years old, so I guess I'm gonna die. I think I'll break a bone when I do that. Yeah, you love rugby. I love rugby. I love the game of rugby. I absolutely love the game of rugby. I'm not very tall. I'm slightly under 6 feet. So for an Asian, that's quite tall. Yeah, I'm not that tall. When I was a kid, I was like in my school, I was like the tallest boy in my school, because I kind of stopped growing tall after primary 6. I was really disappointed when my brothers all shot past me. I was like, damn shit. My grandfather was 6'3", My father was 6'2". I'm only 6 foot. Well, slightly under 6 feet. I'm not even 6 feet. Yeah. Mixed martial arts, yeah, MMA, correct? Yeah, we got all this MMA stuff going on over here. Oh, MMA is big time now in Singapore. We've got MMA league, we got MMA competitors, big time in Singapore. Yeah, but I'm just too old for that. Yeah. I'll be a laugh a minute if I did MMA. Okay, so question is now this. LASK was a big problem for us, right? But we managed to hold on to them. They played a 4-4-2. If I play a 4-2-3-1, I'll probably put a lot of pressure on their backline. But the question is whether these two can rule the roost. Same formation, if I play it this way, we got Joey, De Paola, Tarkan, so there's a, we'll see. Anil Kok has to go. I can't fit him into my squad anymore. At least for this season. He was not a bad player, but I can't. Registration rules are preventing me from hanging on to these players. So if I look at this, my AM group. There we go. Not Europa, Super League. I can't register him from the Super League. Can I register from Europa? No, I can't even register him there. So it's either I loan him. So what I'm gonna do with him? I'm gonna. We're gonna negotiate the offer available for loan. I don't want to strengthen teams around me. You Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wow, that's cool, man. That sounds cool. All of us, I mean, I've reached the point where I give anything to play football again, or actually be on the field. There was a time when I took part in a little I took part in a little competition, and but you gotta face the facts, right? You're not that athlete anymore. So Joey's injured, sports hernia, lifting weights. You poor thing, you. Don't become injury stricken, okay? Sports hernia, tight groin. 2 days. We gotta be very, very careful about youngsters. Youngsters, they get too many injuries, you run into trouble. So with him, maybe I'm gonna give him a training. I can't keep playing him too much. Right, I'll get into trouble. Yeah. Bandex, how are you, man? You miss tennis? Are there any sports you guys miss? I miss. Okay, I tell you the truth, right? I miss middle distance running. That's what I miss. I used to run like the wind. Alright. We're talking national running, right? So I wasn't playing like yeah. I miss that. I miss that a lot. Okay, that's not too bad. It's just chuffed. Okay. Yeah, you have to be. I can still run. I mean, the other day I did a sprint, right? People are like looking at me. How old are you? I'm like, shit. I can still run. I just have to keep fit. The thing about this is this, right? You know, you talk about people. I've got a lot of friends of mine who claim that they cannot walk up and, walk up steps and knees. They got, my knees are giving in, my this is giving in, my dad is giving in. I'm telling them, seriously, guys, the reason why you're like this is because you decided to get fit when you're 45. When in reality, you should have been fit for your entire life. Because if you're the kind of person who you're in your 20s, you're always keeping fit, and in your 30s, you're always keeping fit, your body adjusts accordingly, right? So you have no issues picking it up again. But it's those people who never kept fit their entire lives who have problems right now. So yeah. So things like knee problems and stuff like, come on, man. I've had knee surgeries as well, and I had a knee surgery I didn't even need. Okay. I had a torn ACL. I recovered in a few months. Okay, like there's things like this. I've had all kinds of injuries, right? And the thing is, your recovery rate is a function of how fit you are as an individual, how fit you've been keeping yourself. Okay, so if you can keep your fitness levels up even when you're 45, all you gotta do is go and do something. You can either take up swimming, take up cycling, keep your body mobile. That's it. If you can't do that, then you're always gonna have issues. That's the fundamental reality about fitness. Okay, Tarkan, ITech, Tarkan, Sadiko. This is a different system. Passing, vision, decisions, yeah, can. Right. Okay, let's go, boys. We can start with this. Okay, Tarkan, Sadiko, Heinz. Let's go with this first. No, Ugi Demarok. No, we're not using him. It's the slow man, right? Yeah, this is Mr. Slow. Anthony Robinson comes here. Tarkan Sebes is the other defender. Okay, roaming playmaker. Okay. I might lose this match, but hopefully, yeah, mobility is, you gotta keep mobile. Yeah, you gotta do something to keep yourself mobile. The worst thing you can ever do is being like static. Gold ginger. Gold ginger. That's the name of the. I'm laughing. That's the guy's name. He's got a theme song waiting for him. His name is Goy Ginger. No, I thought it was Gold, right? It's actually Goy Ginger. So much for the song. Alright, let's go, boys. We got a chance. Let's do this. We are extended highlights. Hashim Pasa not doing too badly. Putting some pressure on this team. Okay, encourage the boys now. Go Ginger. That's like a look. I almost feel I'm taking advantage of match as an exploit, so I don't jump and cheer. Look, throw-ins, right? This is stupid, right? It always happens in the game. Look at that. They're defending so narrow. It's so easy for us to score like this. It's like, I shouldn't be jumping up and going, wow, what a great goal. That's a match engine. I almost feel that that's a match engine exploit. Like, teams are defending way too narrow sometimes. That's too narrow. Now that isn't defending narrow. That's just brilliant from outside the box. Okay, that was a good goal. Heinz played a really simple ball for Yuso, brings the ball up, and then they take too long to defend. Yeah. Too easy. Okay, 2 up. How many of you find that it's too easy? Teams defend too narrow. I think teams are defending way too narrow sometimes. That's why we get these far post goals. It's not a function of I don't jump up and down going, oh, my tactical is brilliant. Just too narrow. The moment they go like cautious and then they play like a counter-attacking system, you know they're gonna be narrow. Which is the reason why at home people seem to be doing better. And then, oh man. Yeah, Undertaker is the world WWF wrestling guy, but hasn't he retired? Didn't he have a big send-off this year? Was one of my favorite though, last time when I was watching WWF. Nowadays I hardly watch WWF anymore, man. Okay, so doing okay. Our 4-2-3-1 is looking solid at home, but it's a good option against a 4-4-2. I like playing a 4-2-3-1 against a 4-4-2. The 4-4-2's fullbacks always have to end up defending. Oh, nicely. Oh man, Hozic too quick. Is my AMR playing with attack duty? Yeah, the inside forward is playing with attack duty. There he is. These three are all on attack duty. Oh, no finger. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Why are you so slow? Oh, thank you. Almost like, you know, we have to play with the back line that stays back, always has to play with good anticipation and concentration. Overload the left and then come on the right. See, it's like, I mean, this feels like an exploit. It does. It really feels like I'm doing. I almost feel dirty doing this, right? Look at this, right? Again. So I pull. I mean, I've done the overload successfully. That's what's the tools. Those are the tools in the game. I pull the team to one side and then I create a one-on-one situation on the other side. That's it. So if my player is fast and he can apply pressure, then we do well. They've gone with defensive wingers now, which is not good for this tactic, because the moment they have defensive wingers set up, then they're gonna be hard tackling, right? So let's see what happens. They got a set piece goal finally. We got our inside forward scoring all the goals, the way I expect this tactic to do. If they score one more goal, this game is gonna open up. Then I might have problems. Go, read it. Koita, you target man. Holds up the ball. That's why you need strength for that guy. Then they do that. So he holds out the ball, he plays it back, somebody's gonna look for the killer pass because the guy in front is an advanced forward. I want that advanced forward to have offside, learns how to break offside trap. That's it. That's the final piece in my puzzle. So, gets into opposition area. It's not enough. I need offside traps. This guy draws on the ball. Don't want that. Okay, so we're gonna bring on Marquez. Because I was looking for a striker who had that trait. Jean-Vier, it's 3-1 now. Koita out wide to Yusof. Yusof can't read it, but Turpan should have no problem. Sadiku finds the shadow strike. Playing as a shadow striker. Yusof with the ball. Oh, too easy. Too easy. It's the fourth goal. Quite a few new transfers. Anthony Robinson. This guy on loan. But we have Turkey is a problem, man. Challenge when playing here with the rules that they have. Nice. Boom. Ay. This is too much. It's always the same play. It's always exactly the same move. Feels like an exploit. So that makes wide play right now too OP. If you know how to set it up, it's way too OP. Especially at home. If you play like a system that exploits the wide areas, you don't have to play wide as in go wide. You don't have to. It's just a system that creates a 1v1 chance on the flanks. That's it. Oh man, the reading of the defense is just terrible. Oh, Ramazan comes in. What's the weakness? This formation. This formation's weakness is the holding players. If you don't have good holding players and you don't have good defenders with anticipation, you're gonna struggle. This one, you need this four to be strong. That is the weakness of this tactic. The strength of this tactic is it's just gonna rip holes in the right flank. There we go, another hat trick for him. This guy is just scoring hat tricks when I play this tactic. He'll score hat tricks. Definitely. Pre-season I was playing well. Now look at that. 37, 38, 66. It's not too bad. Who are we playing next, man? We get Antwerp in the next qualifying round. Conference League. We got to take the long ass way just to get to. This is the last qualifying round. Then we make it to the Europa League proper. So we're playing Antwerp. Who have they beaten? They played Botev Plovdiv 4-1 at home. Away they drew 1-1. Standard Liège. This is not Standard Liège. Yeah, Standard Liège. Oh, there was a first game is quite tough. 3-1 away they won. But this is their league. Okay, so Europa Conference League, they did this 4-1, and then this one was 2-0. Again, at home. At home, they play a deep 4-2-3. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 at home. They play a 4-2-3-1 at home. This is interesting. Away from home? Sorry, this is away from home. They play a 4-2-3-1 as well. Ooh, another team is playing a 4-2-3-1. This is gonna be interesting. Well, guys, today is a day when I'm gonna have plans as well at home. Kids are coming home, and I need to be with them. So we're gonna do some questions. Yeah, transfers, right? Oh, you guys, some of you guys just popped into the stream. I don't know what the transfer signings are. Okay, very quickly, this is the transfer signing. So let me move the camera. Yeah, apparently I need to move the camera the old-fashioned way. Okay, so I'll just drag my face up here. Okay, so we signed Goku Nakan, Amir Chan, Seguin, and Tony Robinson from Fulham. This is I think a good signing. Alejandro Marquez on loan. So these two guys on loan. Big signings were this. The biggest waste of money was this guy. I don't know why I dropped 235k on this guy. I have no idea. I must have been drunk. I must have been middle of the night. I have no idea why I signed him. Seriously, stupid thing to do. Right? Very stupid thing to do. Okay. I'm hoping that we can turn him into something. Gave them 275,000 free money. We took Amin, and then last season was on loan, so this season we've decided to carry on with him as a striker. Then Joey, we brought him in for 52, bargain buy, playmaker of the century, sitting up here. Already gone from 52 to 275k straight away. That's generally because he's a star player, right? So then we signed Axel on a free. Well, he's no Axel Rod. He just is maybe set up in a 3-man defensive setup. He might be okay. Alright, so I might have to play this around. Then I got Lilian Egloff. I loaned him as well, but I haven't had a chance to play him yet. I was looking at this player as an AMC in my 4-2-3-1, but I can't fit him in at the moment in any team. So we can't terminate his loan. So he's having a good time in Turkey. He's on holiday right now. Poor boy is on a holiday, man. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream, right? How do you defend throw-ins? Just make sure you got 4 guys defending the spaces. That's it. I use the default set pieces. Usually there's going to be a guy coming on the far post. Mark the far post area. That's what you want to do. And our top scorer in our system is as expected, our inside forward, Yusuf Erdogan, has scored 5 goals already. And and they've all been coming while we played our 4-2-3-1. So yeah, he's off and running in the Champions League with in the Conference League with 5 goals with our new system, which is going to exploit the inside forward all the way. Question right now is, I hope that you guys had a good time. There's going to be a video that's coming out soon, right? Probably after this stream or late, or maybe even tomorrow. It's about trades and how I set trades up, and how you get fullbacks to learn the killer ball trade. It's a short video. It also gives you an idea on how you can retrain positions and things about retrading. Like, there are players in the game that have got more than one natural position, so how can you get killer balls on your players? A big part of how I play is I use that trade a lot. So I want to thank everybody for coming in to this stream. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I have got to go. The family is waiting for me. Of course, today's a special day. So you guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, and thanks for coming for the stream, guys. Thank you very, very much for coming to the stream.